What is up, y'all? Riley first in the chat, Daniel second, Mad Mania, welcome, Yafi, Rise, good to see you guys. Voltron, welcome. Hope everyone is doing well today. Please make sure and take the poll, right? How many fingers does Mad Mania have left after playing with power tools? That is our topic of conversation today. What's up, Pinchahati? Good to see you. Oh, hope everyone is doing well. I'm sorry I haven't streamed for 3 days. There are a couple nights I didn't get very good sleep, and then yesterday I just wasn't feeling it. But we were busy yesterday. Yesterday we zeroed 130 million deadweight player. I jumped on Apo's stream. I gave him the coordinates. So if you want to see that, check out Apo's live stream from yesterday. He was live spectating 1029, zeroing 130 million deadweight. And his 70 million farms. So it was good fun. Good fun. Come on, Yafi, we don't bully you. I even made you your own emoji. Well, Electro King made you your own emoji. How do I get back to regular chat? There we go, hide emojis. So yeah, Apple's got that up. Today, what are we going to do today? We've got a few armaments chests to open a little bit later. We're going to wait till a few more people get here. And then I'm thinking, maybe if we get 100 likes, we do an achievement. All right, what achievements do we have left? I can't do the building speed ups. We're not building anything. We're not going to power up to 200 million today. Hell no. Can't do the orange crystal or the rainbow crystal. Or all of these holy sites in the kingdom. That ain't happening today. We're real close to 1 billion kills. That'll probably come next KVK. Which one was it here? There, this one right here. Use one 30-day peace shield. So if we get 100 likes today, we will spend the gems on a 30-day peace shield and we will pop it just for this 5-point achievement. So that is your challenge. Let's get 100 likes on the stream and we'll do that. So that is your goal today. Can you hit it? We'll see. We'll see. We will see. It is off season. Off-season boredom is in full effect. But we have to get a few more people into the kingdom, let them farm up some resources before we can even think about KVK. I think January 8th is the first one we're talking about, give or take. Do the 2614 KVK? We can certainly go and watch that. What's going on over there? Give me some background. "30-day shield, then AFK? Yeah, let my account go to the cloud as king? No, I don't think we can do that. Leave hubs in charge of the kingdom? Oh my goodness. Oh my good. I'd come back and everybody be zeroed. Alright, so this is the 2614 KVK. What's going on here? Not in Kingsland yet. Yappy says no, not Hubsy. See? I'd come back to a kingdom with nobody in it. I don't see any fighting. If there's fighting, please direct me to the location. A little bit here, I guess. I will have to zero hubs to protect my city. What's up, Only Farmer? Good to see ya. I had to remove the Bloody Madness emoji. We replaced it with a couple. We have a couple new ones in here. Right? We've got the Zero Yaffy emoji. We've got the Burn MFer, and we have now got Juicy. In order to use the emojis, though, y'all gotta become members of the channel. That gets you access to those cool emojis that Electro King made. Along with access to the Touchdown Club in my Discord server. Yaffy left the stream now that he sees I have that emoji up in here. Don't worry, Yaffy. On the list, the next emoji is Burn Hubs. Or maybe we'll do one for Mad Mania that says ban power tools. What's up, Paul? Good to see you. So, Mohammed, we are here. We are watching this KVK. Is this all that's going on? Is there anything else going on? Any serious fighting anywhere? Looks like some pass humping. Unless I'm just missing something. Oh, that Lancelot's getting raped. Or, I'm sorry, Dragon Lancer. What's up, Charcoal? Good to see you. So today I made some killer breakfast burritos. Sausage and bacon and onions and green chilies and lots of cheese, of course, because this is Wisconsin. Tasty, tasty, tasty. Got about 6 left all wrapped up in the refrigerators. Just pop them in the microwave. Good to go. A little bit of habanero salsa on top. I got me breakfast for the next few days. Yeah, we're gonna wait a bit. We're gonna wait a bit. I don't know what's coming at reset, so hopefully we get egg event or something cool at reset. Oh, I don't care about the new formations. I need some more stuff for my arch formations. Gorgo is not looking. This arch formation right here is not looking not looking good. I mean, the inscriptions are okay, right? 3% less skill damage. But yeah, we need some more infantry stuff on her. And Lucci, where are you? Sorry, I recently sorted by power, so now I'm everything's in. I'm all discombobulated here. That's HQ. That's ZL. Where the hell's Lucci? Legendary. Infantry. Well, I guess that was Lucci. He's not looking so hot either. So we need to get ourselves some arch formation stuff. Nothing beats a bacon, like a bacon infused bagel or like actual strips of bacon on a bagel. I prefer the everything bagels myself. Where's some cream cheese? So what is that in Garrison? That's Gorgo and who? What skill is that? Is that Gorgo Constantine or am I on crack here? Is that Lucci? What the hell is brown sauce? I mean, I know what brown sauce is after you eat Taco Bell, but what the hell is brown sauce? Cheese? I hope you put cheese on that as well. Bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. I would go for some hollandaise sauce before anything called brown sauce. No, I don't know about brown sauce. What is brown sauce? Is it just like gravy? Let's see what Google. What is brown sauce in England? Taste is either tart or sweet with a peppery taste similar to that of Worcestershire sauce. Typically eaten with meals such as full breakfast, bacon sandwiches, and chips. Brown sauce? I'm sorry. Why would you name a sauce after the color brown? Brown sauce. Give me some brown sauce for that. That's okay. Y'all do things crazy in England. You drive on the wrong side of the road anyway. And you eat friggin' mushrooms and beans for breakfast. Traditional English breakfast has a side of mushrooms and a side of beans, right? Sometimes cooked tomatoes as well. That makes no sense to me. Similar to A1. A1 is a steak sauce. And I'm sorry, if you have a good enough quality steak, it does not need sauce. Even Yafi says English people are strange. See, that's coming from a Frenchman. So that says a lot right there. Black pudding. Okay, that's another thing that, yeah, no thank you. I've never seen Gordon Ramsay serving black pudding in Hell's Kitchen. If anyone's got a KVK we can watch, just hit me up in chat here. Otherwise, we're gonna stick on the limited action here in this KVK. I don't even know who's versing who, but obviously it's purple versus orange at the moment. But purple's almost out of this zone, so I don't know how much they got left in them. Well, they still got some land down here, so. Death Watch. Well, isn't like a toad in the hole? Isn't that just like a toast with a hole cut out and an egg inside? I don't know. All right, good night, Yafi. Have a good one. Nobody's gonna zero you, Yafi. If they do, they gotta deal with me. We can't zero the best French player I've ever played with, now can we? That wouldn't be right. Toad in the hole. That sounds like some weird British sex game. That's kind of what the dish looks like too, right? A piece of sausage inside of some sort of pastry. What buffs do I get with the king? That's a good question. 5% attack, 5% defense, 5% health. I'll take it. General is 5% attack and 5% defense. Justice is 5% attack and 5% march speed, I think. Duke is 5% defense and then training. Peyton, I think we're going in sometime in early to mid-January. Yeah, I mean, just zeroing those players yesterday, right? I spent 3,000 gems on an exile or on a banish, and then I spent a good 2,000 gems on king buffs. I think every day for what, the past 20, 30 days, I've popped the taxation buff, which is 30% gathering speed. And I have popped the favorable weather, so that's another 3,500 gems a day. So, I mean, plus the headaches that come with having that crown, I would gladly pass it to somebody who's gonna pop the buffs on a daily basis. Who's gonna manage the kingdom? I'm happy to do that. That's half the reason I haven't been streaming so much is because I got a lot going on there. Between getting migrants in and getting things organized and everything costs gems, dude. I think the resource production is 1,500 and the tax one is 2,000. And the tax, I mean, I don't get much in taxes. I get maybe if I'm lucky, 2 million of each resource. Let's bookmark this, right? Bookmark this so we can come back here. I want to see if that dude's bubble is off yet. 220. Okay, so he popped another bubble. What's up, John? Let's see. Oh man, everybody says you've got all 10 fingers. They were right. I said less than 3. I'm sure you would, Gumbo. How's it going, dude? Nice to be not fighting 24 hours a day, I imagine. You guys put up a hell of a fight in your KVK. It's too bad you lost. 2 versus 1 for damn near, what, 36 hours, 40 hours, something like that? You were holding your own? That's crazy, John. That's crazy. I can't even imagine. I opened 238 gold chests and used 170 stones yesterday. Got nothing. Good luck with the armaments. Ouch. Yeah, I'm not expecting much from the armaments. I mean, if we get even one we can use right away, I'll be happy. That's kind of suspicious. Our allies in Earth Camp pulled out fast and let them free burn. Fire even burned us out of Earth's Zone 6, but they haven't touched one of their, I assume that's AFK cities. Do they make a backdoor deal? Well, I mean, I don't know. Don't let Wreck and John go near sharp objects. No, sir. No, sir. You don't want to wait for the... Oh, that's a good point. We are getting rare inscriptions. Maybe I'll just open the purple ones. Let's do that now. We got 38 watching. Let's just open the purple ones. Well, let's get rid of these first. We are focused on arch formation. Nothing. Hey, what's up, buddy? What is that? That's a couple archer. Triple cavalry with resources. Great. Oops, I forgot to look at those. I couldn't get anyone to do it with me over the weekend there, Voltron. Look at all the shinies I'm getting on purples. I don't care about purples though, I want the golds. All these stats are just garbage. I like Herman. I will be getting Herman as quickly as possible after I spin the wheel as many times as possible. I'm not a big, I'm not a big numbers guy. I don't read too much into the skills, but it's results on the field that I care about, and I think he's going to give results on the field. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Gumbo. Matt, I'd like to put a rod somewhere else in you. No comment there. No comment there. No comment there. You got me distracted now. Eight. I need 8. Do I have 8 I can recycle? So what am I using that on? That's a decent inscription. I don't want to recycle that. That's not on anything. Why is that not on something? We can recycle that. We can recycle that. And let's go ahead and recycle that. Yeah, that one we keep. That's 4. I don't care about skill damage on arch formation, right? There's another 2. Hey, Eloise. Ooh. Oh, 1% extra damage. It's a legendary though, but come on. Come on. And Tesh is here. Good to see you, Tesh. Oops, somebody beat me to it. Thanks, Mad. Alright, so we've got, what is it now, 7? One more. I need one more. You want a list? I think you just do. There's a way to get a list. I forget exactly what it is, though. I have one. Hang on, let me see. What is Nightbot telling me? Oh, it's commands plural. There's a lot of them. What's up, Codus? Quads. Back to some fighting here. So yeah, there's a list there if you want to click on it. Hope everything is going good for you. I do not have a feet picks command, so just forget about that one. When I was redoing the emojis, I was very hesitant to even leave the feet picks up there. I'll be honest with you. So I got 5 new emojis from Electro King the other day, but we left feet picks up there. But I told you, look, Gumbo, if you quit the game, your emoji goes bye bye. Hey, Lion, good to see you. People port again. Oh, that's right. I did send you feet pics, but they had, all you saw was my socks and my slippers. I'm a high school student who wants to take a nap midday. I feel like an old man. I took a nap today. I'll be honest. As soon as I got done with work, I went in the kitchen. I made breakfast burritos. I threw them in the refrigerator, and I took an hour nap. Nothing like a good nap. Yaffe's in bed, guys. It's no fun to pick on him when he's not here. Well, you better not be selling my feet pics on feetpics.com or whatever. There's Yaffe. I thought you were going to bed. I told him not to pick on you when you weren't here to defend yourself. Grab a Coke here. Coca-Cola. I'm not even going to ask, Gumbo. Not even going to ask. I thought about going to sleep, but too lazy to stand up from the chair and go to sleep. Good God. Let's do this before reset, right? I collect feet like Pokemon. I seriously wonder about the psychological state of some of my viewers at times. I really, really do. Oh, Pat, I wish I could spectate it, Tesh, but you guys have fun. Whatever we're watching here, there's not much action at all, so... You guys know of something else where there is? Just let me know. As long as it's not fog, we can check it out. No comment, Alloys. I have no idea what KVK we're watching, to be honest with you. This is 12023. It looks like a Orleans, right? 12023. That's this one here. You asked Santa Claus for a PC though, right, Rick? Fort drop at 508-497. Nice, thank you, sir. I don't know how to respond to that, Gumbo. You left me speechless. Doesn't happen often, but how about not? I'm gonna have a conversation with your wife here. I couldn't tell you, Binja. I could not tell you. Don't worry, she knows. Okay. Hey, Merc, what's up? I'm doing great. How about yourself? I'll have it when I'm your age, 5 to 6 years. There was a time, right, when the kids were younger that You know, paycheck to paycheck. Kids are older though, so I can treat myself now to the things that I want. So, my boss yesterday, we were talking about 2024, and she's like, you know, we lose our sick days when we roll a new year over. We can carry over up to 80 hours of paid time off, but we lose our sick days. So she tells me, she goes, I want you to take off this Friday as a sick day. And I said, well, what am I supposed to say I'm sick with? And she's like, I don't care. Call it a mental health day. But you're off on Friday, okay? And I said, all right, no problem. I don't have to argue. Don't have to convince me. So I guess I have 3 sick days to use up by the end of the year. I can't use them consecutively because that would require a doctor's note, but I pay $2,000 for a 1-bedroom? What the hell, dude? That is crazy. Crazy. $2,000 for a 1-bedroom? Where do you live? I thought you lived out in the sticks. No, the next vacation we're going on is probably to Dubai. Could get tricky though, because I'm not gonna go to Dubai in the middle of summer. I ain't freaking stupid. I'm crazy, but I'm not stupid. So it'll probably have to be October, November next year. Clean building though, so they charge 2,000. That's crazy. It's crazy. You could have, I mean, that's a mortgage payment. 2,000 a month. That's a mortgage payment for a nice 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. Oh, yeah, okay. You're in Toronto. Okay, that makes more sense. 2,000 a month in the Toronto area. Yeah, that's about right. There is no competition. ZL Cyrus is testing better than ZL Nibu. I didn't like ZL Nibu. I was not getting good results. I didn't try Cyrus behind ZL though. I then put ZL behind Henry and just used that in the open field. But that's something to try maybe, ZL plus Cyrus. I mean, the first house we bought here, the mortgage was like $1,100 a month. That was a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Older colonial style, built in 1918. Very pretty house. Built-in curio cabinet, wood floors. Yeah, that's the 365 kVK past 4 opens, right? That should be a good one. 365 is going south against 1079, 1175, and 1188. 2489 is going south against 1846. I wish that wasn't Heroic Anthem so we could watch it. But I'm not about to power up an account there just to watch KVK. Yaziel Mehmed, I've heard good things about as well. Then I didn't have archer troops anymore. If I meet Kat in real life, I'm genuinely scared she'll bring a portable dungeon. So we got a fort drop here by 2614. $44 likes, y'all. 44 likes. At 100 likes, I'll do something crazy. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, I sure would appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, it's 100% free. Can't go wrong with free. What's up, Raw Ability? Good to see you. Kat's got that look, though. You know, if you see, she's got that mom look. You know, not look. You know, the look that your mom gives you when you do something or say something they don't approve of. Right? My wife has it too. I think they teach that to women at a young age. How to give you that look. Stitchy. Well, I mean, you gotta, you know, they got so many roads in California, and I don't know. Two places I would never live are California or New York. I don't even want to visit there. No offense, Stitch. I've been to California before, don't need to go back. Been to New York before, don't need to go back. I get that look from my wife 24/7. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Yeah. Yeah, it's more conservative area of New York, right? The small town feel. Just New York City, I'd get anxiety driving through Milwaukee. Mad has no fingers. Yeah, we don't want to know what he's using to type on the keyboard with. I certainly hope he's got some disinfectant wipes close by. Stitch and Cat cut them all off. Well, you're in Stitch's dungeon now, right? Because Cat quit the game. Mad was sending me pics of his sausage earlier. See, this is the pic Mad sent me earlier. Frogs in a hole or something they call it. It looks good. Sausage and onion and looks like maybe a puff pastry of some kind. See you later, Trickle. This cat sounds like my type of gal. Looks like your battery's a bit low on your phone there, Mad. That sounded worse. That was the intent, right? That's shock and awe value. Toad in the hole, that's it. Toad in the hole. No pics, please. You guys can open your OnlyFans page for that. Mad and Gum Backdoor Fun .co.uk. Go play Lethal Company? What's Lethal Company? Survival game. Lethal Company on Steam. Cooperative horror about scavenging at abandoned moons to sell scrap to the company. Interesting. I'll check it out. Good pit? You want a good pit? No, that link is not real. Uh-oh, why is the stream buffering? Gotta get all my guys in there before bedtime. Good tune. What is today? Tuesday? Okay. 52 likes. We're almost to 100, right? We're closer to 100 than we are to 0. I kind of want to do that achievement, guys, so help me get there. Ooh, we should probably be able to upgrade a level on Montezuma today if we get more than 3 Montezuma heads in the dailies. Five. Okay. That's an upgrade. Five, five, three, one. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Getting there. Yeah, I don't want to refine any of that. I think we're saving. I think we're saving now. What's up, A? Good to see you. B, you as well. Hope you guys are doing good. Oop, nope, I don't want that. She's saying. I hate this because these 3 will come back in the morning and I'll send them out again for 3 more, and it's like a day-long process, but hey, I guess. Let's see how many cutscenes we get today. What's your prediction? I say 2. It's been 3 days. Yeah, I know. I wasn't feeling well for a couple days, and yesterday I just really didn't feel like it. Which reminds me, I got to circle back with some of the other content creators. I was hoping to do a Fall Guys Friday this Friday, where we all jump on and play some Fall Guys together. And of course, anyone from the community would be more than welcome. All right, give me something good here. 53 of these. No, by good, I did not mean 2 blue helmets. Yeah, whatever. At least I'll get some materials. So, yeah, I got to talk to Apo and Plato and see if they want to set something up this Friday. This Saturday is our podcast on Beast's channel. Unfortunately, it will be my last podcast. It's hard to find the time for it at the moment. So I am stepping away for a while, letting the others run the show, do the pod, and if I decide to come back at a later date, I hope the door is still open. But tune in this Saturday. Hopefully we'll go out with a bang. What do I have to do yet? Daily stuff. Get in your mind. It's been a good run. We've been doing that podcast for over a year. It's been fun. Ooh, correct. Let's see how Justin Nevsky does. Oh yeah, I'll keep streaming for sure. It's just generally when I do the podcast on a Saturday morning, I don't do my own stream on a Saturday. And my time is more limited now than ever, having to do a lot more in the leadership aspect of the kingdom than I ever have in the past. Once we get all our migrants in here and Stitch and Hubs and I sit down and talk and we get some R4s in place, we can get some things delegated and maybe some time will open up. But right now I'm doing the ARC planning, I'm doing the MGE coordination, I'm doing Gold Head events, I'm doing migration. So it's been like a job recently, and it's the podcast just adds one more thing that is one more task, one more job. So I felt it best to, since it's hard to focus on that at the same time. So I felt it best to kind of take a leave of absence from there. I think Hubs is Prime Minister, right? I mean, what we need is a title giver in the time frame from, about now until 6 hours from now. Stitch is around. He's in California. We're looking to do the next KVK as a D-seed kingdom. Make sure that all of our migrants work out. Then we'll open the doors up, recruit some more after the next KVK. Yep, precisely, Jen. So if there are any Aussie, New Zealand, Asian folks out there that are looking to migrate, have leadership experience, want to do title giving, hey, hit me up. You still trying to get passports, Jen? It's possible. 8 months, Voltron. It's possible. I mean, I'm not. You don't grow a kingdom by looking at short term. You got to look at long term, right? You got to do what's best for the kingdom long term. Can't bring in 500 migrants just for one KVK and then completely fuck the rest of the players here. All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you in 90 days then, John. Come have fun with us in 1029. Oh, we did. We opened our. We opened all of our purple armaments already. We got 180 coins, so we got this inscription as well. But yeah, somebody in chat brought up a good point that I should probably wait on some of the armaments chests because they are having new inscription levels soon, right? Typing something. Who cares about titles in the off season? Just ignore everyone. I mean, if you got a pass opening tomorrow and you need the gear, craft it. You know, I never want to tell people what they should or shouldn't do with their own account. It's their time, it's their grind, it's their money. If they want to craft gear, craft gear. Do what makes you happy. No, I'm talking to Flipper on Discord. He's asking me computer stuff. I'm not worried about tomorrow. I'm barely going to fight. So, I mean, I don't know. If you have stuff that's already iconic that you plan to level up, then yeah, save your materials. The way I see it, the levels are mainly for rally and garrison players. You know, your average low spender open field fighter is not going to have level 5 equipment anytime soon. But I mean, I made some stuff the other night, right? I did the ancestral helmet or ancestral mask. I did the Hydra's blast. I've got my second archer set completely crit. Still got the gloves on my third archer set to crit. So, I mean, I'm not one to tell people, oh yeah, wait, and then go do it myself. You know what I mean? It's a game, right? Do what brings you pleasure. Do what you have fun doing. I'm cautiously optimistic about the new update. You know, which is how it's been for 4 years, right? Because generally they update one thing, something else breaks. So I'm waiting to see what that is. Yeah, John, I'm doing the 222 on my main archer set. See, we gotta crit the KVK helmet, the KVK weapon, and these Greaves of the Glorious Goddess. Did we get any events? Oh, Karak. Okay, no egg event or nothing. Yeah, that's a Christmas theme. We can throw the Christmas theme up. I got it here somewhere. There you go. That's how every update is, right? Gotta take it with a grain of salt and see what actually happens. I think you're right, John, though, that your iconic your equipment that already has an iconic on it, that's gonna be level 1 day 1. It's not gonna, I don't think it'll require another iconic stone to make it level 1. And then you'll automatically be working on level 2 next. At least that's my interpretation of the various things that they put out. Yeah, that's my understanding as well, Crow and John. Oh yeah, I saw that. We can look at the notes. Seems weird though. Christmas event, blah blah blah. Smithy specials. Head to the blacksmith for a limited time deal. Purchase discounted equipment blueprint fragments, legendary equipment materials, and more. That'll be nice. Arms training, Cerulea Assault, Zenith. Awakening to Iconic Tier 1 requires Iconic Crystals and Gold. So, my interpretation of that is as soon as you put an Iconic on something, you're Tier 1. So this, use transmog feature. You can change the appearance of a city theme to that of another city theme while keeping its original attribute bonuses. You can only transmog a city theme into a theme with the same quality level and unit type. You can only transmog city themes you permanently own. This requires special items, which can be acquired from a variety of events. And what else in the fine print do I see here? And bundles. Yeah, I don't know that I'll ever use that. I really don't care what my city looks like. I just want the effects from it. It didn't sound like you would get extra stats, right? But I mean, they don't have these city skins labeled Archer City, Infantry City, Cavalry City, right? So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I read over those notes, but then it's like, yeah, whatever. Actions speak louder than words. Anytime they give you a choice is a good thing. Yeah, I generally don't cover updates much on this channel or what tier commanders or what, because there's so many other people that cover that. I just like to get on and have fun with you guys. Have a good night, Mad. Make sure all the power tools are unplugged before you go to bed. Oh, 1 week. My youngest son turns 20 in 1 week. If you thought for 1 second they weren't going to have a bundle with that stuff on, you were sadly mistaken. Blowing through all my AP, but I just like to get this event done. Which reminds me, I have some of these stupid 99-cent and $1.99 flux scripts. And that's about the only stuff you can buy for 99 cents and $1.99. Yeah, of course they are, John. Their kids need a new Ferrari. The price scalpers are getting for NVIDIA RTX 4090s in China is going through the roof. So, you know, they need to make some money. I'd love my Ferrari bonus. Yeah, we're gonna. If you want to shoot me some coordinates, Daniel, that'd be great. But we're gonna finish up. Um, blah blah blah. Finish up Croc first. In the U.S., I think those cards are now around $2,000. In China, it's double or triple that because they passed some restriction where they're not allowing Nvidia to export those cards to China anymore because China was using them to do something with AI. I don't know the details, but which is funny, right? China makes half of that stuff to begin with, and then ships it over here. But retailers can't export it to China now. Yeah, even the 4080s are climbing in price. I mean, I was thinking of upgrading my. There's no sense to upgrade my video card. I have a 3070 Ti. If I get anything better than that, then I won't be utilizing it to its full potential because my CPU will be bottlenecking everything. You know, so when I do upgrade, it's going to have to be motherboard, CPU, graphics card, and you know, at that point in time, you got to go from DDR4 to DDR5 memory. And hell, you might as well get a Gen 5 M.2 SSD instead of a Gen 4. So, I mean, the next time I upgrade, it's going to be like a whole new fucking PC. Yeah, 1080 is going to run. That's still going to run any game out there. You might not be able to get the highest quality settings, but it should do fine. Maybe I should have refreshed that March 1st. It's just hard for me, right? Because my 20-year-old son now has a better PC than I do. He just bought a PC with a 13900K processor and a 4070 Ti, so that's what I heard. Kat was telling me that last Christmas, I think, she was playing on VR. Her nephew got VR for Christmas or something, and she was playing some games on VR, and she said it was fun as hell. Yeah, he would notice the difference now. Because when he bought that computer, right, he was playing it for an hour, and then he got up and he turned the lights in his room off, and the computer turned off, and it wouldn't turn back on. So, I tried everything I knew how to do. Ordered him a new power supply that came the next day, and then we ripped the power supply out and put it back together, or put the new power supply in. But as we were putting the new power supply in, I was kind of showing him what everything was and where everything went, and so he's more familiar with his PC now than he would have been if that didn't happen. Then maybe I could have swapped out my card for his and he wouldn't have noticed, but no, he's been working hard for several years, saving his money. That's the first most expensive thing he's ever purchased. The last thing he purchased that was even close to that was a Nintendo Switch. So, to drop $2,000 on a PC and then another $300 on a nice high quality monitor, that's a big investment for him. Yeah, RGB is useless. It just looks cool. But I joke with everyone all the time. Come on. Every extra RGB LED you have in your PC increases your frame rate by 2. He plays a lot of Halo. But I mean, just imagine it. You just buy this PC, right? He sat down, he waited for Halo to download. He played his first game of Halo and he doubled. He doubled because he normally plays Halo on the Xbox One. He doubled his kills per game in his very first game online with his new computer. He's fucking jacked, excited, loving every minute of it. Then he turns his light off, and the small power surge to the outlet just from turning his light off fried the cheap ass frickin' power supply that was in that PC. And it was going through a surge protector as well. Not some heavy duty surge protector, just a power strip that's got a circuit in it that should have tripped if the power surge was incredibly huge. But just turning the lights off in his room sent a small surge of electricity to that power supply, and it fried it. So he's now got a 1,000 watt EVGA modular power supply in there instead of some cheap ass Chinese piece of crap. And he bought an APC battery backup too. That provides insurance now to his PC. And I called the company. It was a pre-built, right? I called the company and I'm like, look, this is what happened. I'm like, you can't tell me this should be happening. And they said, oh, you must live in an old house. It's got to be the wiring in the house, not our fault. There's nothing we can do. And that just floored me. Like, you're kidding me. This kid just shelled out $2,000 to buy a pre-built, and your power supply takes a dump like that, and there's not a damn thing you can do. Yeah, and Crow, I told him, I said, we can buy the parts and we can build you a PC, not a problem. But again, then I'm like, oh, this is a nice one. This has got good specs. Why don't you just buy this instead? So I felt bad for the kid because, I was being lazy. It's my own fault. I take full accountability for it. I was being lazy. Like, shit, just have them get a pre-built, and this is a good price. They charge $100 to build it. It'll save me 4 hours worth of work. The frustrations that might come with building my own or building his own for him. So I felt bad. So honestly I bought the power supply for him. And at the same time, what pre-built company is pre-building a PC, a top-of-the-line PC, and only includes one stick of memory. One 16 gig stick of memory. That's not running in dual channel mode. I mean, come on. Come on, seriously? So, you know, I felt bad, so I bought him 32 gigs dual channel, DDR5. Memory's cheap right now, so I would ask them to describe old house. I mean, the house was built in 1977, so, you know, it's I guess old by today's standards, but still, I mean, come on. Come on, you turn off a light switch and it fries a power supply in a computer. But now that he's joined the PC Master Race, I can get him some really good stuff for Christmas. You know, he got a lot of hand-me-downs too. You know, those pre-builts they send with cheap-ass plastic keyboards and mice, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I got some keyboards. Take your pick. So he picked out one of my old keyboards, which was a Razer Black Widow Elite. He picked out one of my old mice. I think it was a Razer Death Adler. I'm like, okay, let's throw this cheap plastic crap away. And he's like, oh, it didn't come with speakers. I'm like, no, it doesn't come with speakers. What speakers do you want? Yeah. So he picked out an old sound bar that I had that didn't serve me anymore. He's like, oh, my headphones don't plug in here. I need USB headphones now. And I'm like, okay, which pair do you want? I told him too. I said, before you buy anything for your computer, you come and ask me, because I probably got extra sitting around. So I can't say that out loud because he's in the house, but he's probably not watching my stream. But yeah, that's what he's getting for his birthday. Well, that's the plan, right, John? And I'm just going to put these coordinates back in chat once again so that I can find them easily when we are done with the crock here. Went back to coffee. Yeah, I don't do energy drinks. Pretty much I drink four things, right? Milk, Coke Zero, coffee, and water. I try to drink at least four of these 0.75 liter bottles of water a day. And I'll usually have 2 cans of Coke Zero a day and probably 3 or 4 cups of coffee. My oldest son lives on energy drinks. I don't know how he does it. I agree. I agree. There will be days where I'll go without coffee, and it's like, oh, you're just tired and groggy all day long. Even then, only farmer, I'll drink coffee. So I have a smartwatch, right? It's an older one, but when let's try Scipio Lucci. When I was drinking energy drinks, I could tell, and I would look at my heart rate, and my heart rate went from like 60, 65 beats per minute resting heart rate, and when I had energy drinks, it was up in the 85, 90 range. So that shit does not do good for you. I guess I should probably pay attention and see if anyone's asking for titles. Did somebody finish Karak before me? That'd be a first. Damn, both Stitch and Wreck? Alright, Stitch, you're king now. Nice job, guys. Oh, son of a bitch. I forgot it was Alliance mobilization and I could have... Oh. God damn it. All those bundles and I didn't take advantage of mobilization. I think Boudica did better. I know, Rick, you finished Karak already. Usually Stitch and I are racing to see who finishes it first. Yeah, we don't have any requirements on alliance mobilization. It's like do it if you want, don't do it if you want. It doesn't matter. I know some of these kingdoms are like, yeah, you only should do ones that are 160 points or more. These guys can do it if they want. If they don't want to do it, I don't care. It's decent rewards, but you know, with only 30, 40, with only 40, 41 main accounts in the kingdom, it's not like we're going to compete for, you know, top spots anywhere. So yeah, I usually do Karak on 3 accounts because I mean, it's free gold heads, right? Just a little bit of AP. So I like to at least get it out of the way on my main account as quickly as possible. What's up, Pocket? For this alliance mobilization, we're trying a relaxed approach. Good luck with that. Yeah, and I don't know if that'll pay off for you or not, right, Crow? Because maybe when they release, maybe the armaments chests you're buying now are only good for the formations that are out now. And if they come out with new formations, do we get different chests as well? But, you know, who knows? It's very hard for me to save much of anything. All that for 1 gold head. Although it'll be 12 at the end of the event, so we can just let that heal overnight. Let's get our farmers out and then check out some fighting if they're still fighting in that KVK. No. Alright, what were those coordinates again, right? C11 or 12 019 542 629. Bit of fighting there. What do we got here? W34 against the V648. Good night, Rec. Have a good one. Sleep well. Yeah, we were watching the 2614 earlier. They did a fort drop. Where was that fort drop? Over here. So, oh, right here. It's got 39 minutes on it there. I'd love to see that Tommy poison on a rally when you're swarming a rally down. It's going to die super quick. Are they trying to make a final push here and take this fort out? Hey, Victor. If you're new to the stream, just joining us, don't forget to hit that like button. We're slowly creeping our way to 3,000 subscribers as well. Appreciate any subscription you can give me. We don't do many videos. We rely on live streams to get subscribers. I don't edit videos. I hate editing videos. I gotta find somebody that'll edit videos for free. Those people are hard to find. Impossible to find. I was looking on Fiverr for people who edit videos, and my God, they want like $50 to edit a 10-minute video, and jumps up to $100 if it's a 20-minute video. And hey man, he's an archer commander. I'm gonna get him. We're out of KVK, so I'm not gonna get him day one. Expertise him day one. We'll spin the wheel as many times as we can before KVK starts. We'll probably expertise him right before KVK, but I like what I see so far. I'll be expertising both archer commanders for sure, regardless. Just I'm not gonna rush them because we're just came out of KVK. We're getting migrants in. We're max skipping, so our next KVK won't be until probably early to mid-January sometime. I already opened about 70 purple armaments chests. I'm saving the gold armaments chests to see if, once they do the update with the new inscription levels, if maybe I'll get some different inscriptions. But we didn't get anything. I think I recycled everything. And then I went through and I recycled a couple other legendaries that I just had sitting around so that I could get a inscription and another shard. So one more shard and we'll have our 8. Tell Plotto what? They said the new stuff will only come out of new armament chests, I think. 1 second, I'll recheck. Plotto was saying something to that effect, like, you know, how they had equipment chests that did not have leadership equipment in, and then all of a sudden there was a different equipment chest that had leadership equipment in. I don't know if they said that in the meet and greet or if that was just speculation on his part. But I mean, I was saving gold keys after gold keys, and when Purius came out, and I screwed that up and opened those way too early before he was even a gold key commander. He was released, but he wasn't a gold key commander yet. So we'll see. I think even if they do come out with new armaments chests because of the new formations, wouldn't these old chests still randomly give you the different inscriptions? Maybe? I mean, Plotto puts out good content, right? I mean, he puts out informative content. He edits his videos well. He does live streams. He is a very good content creator. You know, and he's not the highest of spenders either. So I think he is probably a good person to represent the community in those type of discussions. I just wish they had more players represented, a wider player base, right? You know, you can't just take a few content creators and potentially some whales and krakens who spend a lot of money and put them in those type of discussions. You know, you need to have some of those low spenders, some of those free-to-play players in those discussions as well, so they get an accurate representation of what the entire community wants. And I don't know if they did. I don't know if they didn't. You know, or is the bulk of the conversation, okay, this is what we're doing, guys. Are you going to buy the bundles if we do this? You know, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this is a fort drop here from 2214. At least I think it's 2214, right? 2614, I'm sorry. 2614. So if you want drama, Tika's the one to watch. The problem is I don't understand any Arabic whatsoever. But Tika does drama 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on his live streams. I mean, I've watched 12-inch do coaching though, and that kind of that's not content I would enjoy watching. You know, to each his own. You know, I'm sure it helps a lot of players out to watch that type of content, but yeah, I don't know. I just like hanging out with you guys, watching whatever we can watch whenever we can watch it, shooting the shit. But yeah, I mean that's why I don't do a whole lot of videos, right? Because there's content out there about everything, and because of my work schedule, it's hard for me to be the first one to put a video out about X, Y, or Z. You know, I mean, I did an Ark of Osiris series. There wasn't a lot out there on Ark of Osiris, but a lot of that content is old now since they've updated Ark. You know, I have 2 video thoughts in mind. You know, 15 things that trigger me, both in the game and in life, and then 5 things that I would do to fix this game, or 5 updates I would make in this game. The problem is I hate editing videos. I absolutely hate it. Only 15. 8 could probably be the 1,000 things that trigger me, right? But yeah, I just picked 15. You know, I mean, I'll give you an example quick. People who don't have presets set up in Ark of Osiris. Stupid drivers from Illinois that can't navigate a roundabout. Emails that simply say thank you. Those are 3 of the 15. 5 things I would fix in this game. Let's get Ethelfled out of the expedition shop, please. You should not be able to leave an Ark match with dead troops on the field. In the same respect, you should not be able to have a backup come in while your dead troops are still on the field if you left the Ark match. I want to see higher level barbs and forts in Season of Conquest Kingdoms. That instant verification pop-up when you're fighting in war, absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I want greater transparency on how they do matchmaking. Those are the 5 things that I would fix. Oops, I'm going to add a 6th one. Double inscriptions. The only way to get a double inscription is to get lucky. If a legendary armament has 2 inscription slots, why can I not add an inscription to an armament that only has 1 inscription on it? Makes no sense whatsoever. So those are the 6 things that I would ask Lilith to update if I had a voice. I'll be honest, guys. Last week, one of the community managers asked me if I would co-cast an Ark of Osiris Grand Prix semifinal, and I gave it a lot of thought. I watched the semifinals on Sunday. Watched the one team that left the match early on Sunday. Apparently there were issues, right? I got a message from one of those guys. Apparently there were issues, and I noticed this too in our last Ark of Osiris match. He says, heads up about an Ark glitch that we encountered today. I'm from F8 4D, who played 2489 in the oil finals. The Sky Altar was kicking armies out that would normally fill it after a swarm. So I kind of experienced the same thing in our last Ark of Osiris match, where I would rally a structure, and instead of filling the structure, all those armies would start marching home. It was fucking odd. But, so, back to the story, right? They had asked me to co-cast a match. I don't know if it would have been with Chisgall or Plato or whomever. But after watching the matches last Sunday and paying closer attention to chat, I decided that it would not be in my best interest to co-cast an Ark of Osiris Grand Prix match. Because a lot of the comments in chat, a lot of the trolls in chat, a lot of the low IQ players in chat would frickin' trigger me. It really, really would. So I declined. What exactly did I tell them? I said, while I appreciate the outreach and exposure this would give my channel, at the same time, while watching live streams yesterday, I decided that I'm happy just doing what I do with the smaller community that watches my channel now. I'm going to have to pass. I don't want many of the individuals I saw in the live stream chats yesterday to frequent my channel. I do this as a hobby. It's not a full-time job. And if many of those viewers started watching my channel, it would no longer be fun for me. So, I mean, the opportunities are there, right? It's just, I do this for fun. I don't want to be stressed out. I don't want this to be a job. Then I'm not going to have fun anymore. And I feel like if I had to dedicate 3, 4, 5 hours on a Sunday to pre-production, production, post-production, all the stuff that they put into that, it would be more like a job, and it wouldn't be fun. I'm sure I would gain a ton of subscribers from it, but at the same time, honestly, are those really people I want watching this? Exactly. Gaming should be fun. If I wasn't streaming, I probably wouldn't still be playing this game. Not that I don't have fun playing this game, but I would say half of my fun now is just getting on here with you guys and just chatting with you guys and meeting new people and bouncing ideas off of each other. I learn as much from you as, well, I probably learn more from you than you guys learned from me. Yeah, I mean, even some of these other streamers I watch, and some of the questions that they get asked, and I'm happy to answer questions, right? I will do my best to provide the best answers that I can give and my opinions on things. But some of these guys, I mean, oh no, you're using the wrong marches, Chisgall says, or oh no, you're doing this wrong, you're fighting all wrong. This is how Chisgall fights. fine. Let him fight how he wants to fight. I respect the man for the work that he's put into this game, for the grind that he's put into this game, for the channel that he has, for all the subscribers that he has. But everybody plays the game differently. Just because one person uses specific pairings and says that this commander's an S tier, this commander's a D tier, doesn't mean that's how I'm going to play the game. Just because one person says something doesn't mean it's written in stone. And that kind of irritates me at times. And all the questions I see some of these streamers get about, oh, I'm in KVK2, what marches should I use? It's like, dude, it's been 4 fucking years since I played KVK2. I don't know. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, all the time. All the time. I just roll my eyes sometimes. Yeah, it's just funny. And nothing against 12-inch. I like him. He's a good guy. But man, some of those kids and the advice that they're taking from him, it's like, oh man, you got a lot to learn about life. You got a lot to learn about life. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I think 12 generally is a good guy. I just sometimes all the talk about his personal life, it's kind of like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, there's a lot more commanders. Pirius and Ragnar and Tutmosis, and there's a lot more commanders in KVK2 than back when I played. Back when I played KVK2, it was like, hell yeah, Richard Charles, let's go. I wouldn't call it a scam, Riley. If they're getting information from him that helps them and they're willing to pay for it, that's on them. That's not on him. But a lot of the advice he gives in those coaching sessions, if they're willing to invest the time and watch YouTube videos from multiple creators, they're going to be able to figure it out on their own. The thing is, people who are going to spend the money to get that type of coaching, sometimes their time is more valuable than that $35 or that $45 or whatever they're spending on coaching there. Scipio Joan pair was a meta. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, I think KVK2, it was Mina CC and Richard Richard Charles and Ethelfled Joan. I forget what other pairs I used. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Will or Ihara or John, old John Wick videos. Absolutely. I don't know. Is this fork gonna hold? 17 minutes. They gotta do something soon. A lot of these marches are yellow, but we see a lot of fresh marches just streaming in here. Bye bars CC, yeah. Edward, KVK2 was YSG and El Cid. KVK3, I think I started using Edward YSG. That season of Conquest, it was Ramsey's YSG. But they didn't even have heroic. I mean, I remember playing like what 5, 6, 7 KVKs before heroic anthem was even a thing. Yeah, I don't know Laguna personally, so I can't comment on him or his personality or what he has or hasn't done. Or, I know there's a good number of people that don't like him, but the same can be said about Cortex, about Ruz, about Baba, about Foe. Any of the high profile players in this game, there's going to be people that like him and going to be people that don't like him. That's life, right? I don't know. I think they're going to hold this. I think this fort's getting built. I really do. If they don't clear this field soon, rally and swarm it, it's getting built. I like Fish. I think Fish is funnier than hell. Is there a rally even hitting this fort, or is that just like AoE damage and someone swarming it? I can't even tell in here. I'd flatten Fish if I met him. I, 14 still got a lot of armies here. Where are they coming from? Coming from all the way over here. Right? Maybe in this area. So that's a 7 or 8 minute march. You got a handful of players here trying to cut them off. You'd think that they would dedicate more players over to this side of the field to try and prevent these marches from getting over there to reinforce that fort, so that the players who have cities there can clear them out, rally, and swarm it. But you just see army after army, and there's nobody here doing nothing. There's a DVL that random teleported, right? Another one that random teleported. I mean, where's 73 SR over here? There's a few. What are you doing down here, guy? Go join the fight. Don't let those guys go to reinforce. Where are you going? They're all going up to the big ball. Just stay here and cut off their reinforcements. There you go. This guy's got the right idea now. Ten minutes. Yeah, I hear you, John. At the end of the day, there's not a lot you can do about it, right? They're going to have to live with the decisions that they make. You know, I guess if I spent all my time worrying about what somebody else was doing, I'd be a bitter old man. So things that are out of my control, I do my best to just put out of my mind. It's not something I control. Therefore, oh, I see some sad faces. Yeah, if we hit 100 likes, guys, we were gonna buy a 30-day 30-day bubble and pop it for the achievement. Exactly. Exactly, Muhammad. Do what makes you happy, and if other people that you're paying attention to are not making you happy, just ignore them. That's 80 likes. 80 likes. We're probably calling it a day as soon as this fort gets burned or built, whichever comes first. 20 more likes. We buy a 30-day 30-day bundle and we pop it for that achievement. Did the music stop? It's supposed to be on repeat. It did. Do I see two Charles and Mina? I think you might. I keep seeing sad faces marching home for 14. Are they going to hold us? I don't see that timer going up. So those sad faces are not coming from the fort. I believe their past 4 opens. I do not know what time. Unfortunately, it's Heroic Anthem, so it's not something we're able to spectate until the fog is cleared. I do not. I'm sorry. I think somebody said it was 26-14 versus all, but don't quote me on that. I kind of don't think it is because we saw fighting over at that pass earlier, and it wasn't 26-14 over there fighting, so I will definitely stream the 365 KVK once the fog is cleared. Yes, sir. I mean, I'm not going to make an account in the kingdom. Just you know, this one is top versus bottom. Thank you. I think 12-inch said on the stream earlier he's shooting for 2.5 billion kill points in KVK. So he's getting no sleep whatsoever. If they don't have a rally set on that fort, it's a bit too late now. Oh, there's a rally coming in. I see it. You're going to have to swarm it too. Timer's going up. Still see the rally's dead. This is 2614's KVK. I don't have a map or anything. It was just fighting that somebody told me about in chat. Oh, Flavius, no. Go, go, go. Swarm, swarm, swarm. I think it just went down. Wow, that got 3 minutes. 3 minutes and that fort would have been built. Talk about close. For whatever reason, YouTube is not giving me a list of people that are streaming. Redirect. Why does it? All right, guys, I think that's it. We're going to call it a night. I am going to redirect you to somebody streaming Rise of Kingdoms content, Blade. I saw him in 12 Inches stream earlier. I don't know much about him as a content creator, but we're going to redirect you over there. See what he's got going on. If you like it, hang out. Give him a like. Give him a subscribe. If you don't like it, hey, sorry. Thank you all for the wonderful evening, the good conversation, the fun times. We'll be back hopefully tomorrow. See what's going on tomorrow for more Rise of Kingdoms content. Until then, we'll see you all next time. Have a great night.